Of the 21 films that we viewed, we were struck by the fact that although they were a very diverse group, particular themes and strategies recurred in several of the films. A number of them directly or indirectly referred to artificial intelligence and the post-human, while 6 in total incorporated archive or found footage of some kind. So before going on to announce the winner of the award, we'd like to mention a couple of confident and highly crafted films which successfully engaged with AI, albeit in very, very different ways.
So thank you, John. So one film that struck us as being very accomplished is Roland Denning's film, Everything is Under Control, which tells a powerful and disturbing story that questions the very existence of the real world. Making art and using the apparatus of film can be a very productive way to reflect upon our place in an increasingly mediated world. It is one of film's powerful tools to both tell narratives and possibly also to subvert their given logic or in fact our own expectations. The work very clearly and cleverly addresses the man-machine junction, or what in fact might increasingly become a continuum. What is striking is the powerful use of a speech bot, producing an uncanny address, as the seductive female voice speaks to us seemingly directly. The work produces a sense of sci-fi nostalgia, confounding of times, eras, utopian dystopias. It seems knowledgeable, but never illustrative of recent post-humanist writing. And as such, it also speaks to this current pandemic moment, where many of us may experience various degrees of loss of control, a loss of our agency to make and enact decisions. So to quote from the film, just from a few moments across the film, yes, the world crashed, but fortunately, there was a backup. Let go of the notion that you are in control, because you never are. So the humans asked, what do we do now? And the machines replied, you don't have to do anything. Everything is under control.
I'm glad to hear it. In contrast to Roland Denning's action-packed collage of found footage, Marina Landia's work is visually very sparse, and that film is called, I've forgotten, Chatbot. Do you remember, Mel? I'm sorry.
Chatbot dialogue.
Oh, no, I've lost it.
Chatbot dialogue.
Chatbot dialogues. Sorry, I'm being a chatbot here with myself. So Chatbot dialogues is visually very sparse, but this deliberate economy is an essential factor in an intense and perfectly timed work where nuances of facial gesture and pauses in speech are just as evocative as the words that the 2 AI protagonists utter, aided considerably by an urgent and compelling soundtrack.
So now to come to the film that is this year's winner. So when Gareth first invited me to be a judge on this year's Swedenborg Film Festival, I really gladly accepted, but with the caveat that I also discussed with John, and we were on the same page, that this year might not be the year to necessarily single out individual winners, but perhaps to credit and celebrate a range of works. But in fact, we do have a very clear winner. There may be some common ground with other works in this selection, such as the use of heterogeneous material, film, video, different eras and generations of moving image, the creative use of both archive and cinematic history, the poignancy of a voiceover spoken by female voices. Yet this one work stands out above and beyond all the others for its truly coherent use of language, content, and form to produce a unique and utterly compelling film that addresses memory and materiality, aspects of human subjectivity, as well as the potential fragility of mental health. There's so much more to say, but I would urge everyone to watch the film repeatedly as it keeps revealing its many layers.
Thank you, Mel. Yeah, being on a film festival jury can sometimes be quite stressful, not least because you often don't really know until the last minute whether your fellow jurors share your views or whether your opinions are entirely different. But we were both relieved and excited to discover that, having had no dialogue with each other until after we viewed all the films independently, that we both felt there was one film which really stood out, and fortunately it was the same film for both of us. So the work we've chosen is full of ideas, powerful storytelling and formal invention. It combines spoken and written text with historic and contemporary footage in a highly engaging collage of image and sound, which is both playful and full of pathos. A joy to watch and listen to. Its dynamic synthesis of content and form, which I really think is very strong in the film, delivers a fragmented story which fully engages the viewer through asking as many questions as it provides answers. So we're very, very happy to give this year's Swedenborg Film Festival Award to Shirley Snow for her film A Loud Boom Through the Night.